YouTube friends, May here. Welcome to my 62-foot narrowboat home. This week has been a little different. I've had some visitors and we've been working hard, getting creative and having loads of fun. What a pleasure it is to share this with you all. Hello, it's a Monday and I'm not working because I have got my incredible friend Sarah Bear. She's not actually called Sarah Bear, that's what I call her. She is visiting from Israel, and her husband, who will be arriving in a couple of days, are going to be here for 6 whole days. So if you come visit me for 6 whole days, these are the kinds of things that I'm going to make you do. Quickly before we get going, I just want to say a huge thank you to Graf, I hope I said that right, it's a German name, Susan and Tony for your wonderful, kind, most loving donations. It really did bring a huge smile to my face and I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Putting my girl to work. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's so bendy. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, sure thing. You did pretty well today. We didn't manage all of it, but there's always tomorrow. It's Tuesday morning and it's time for yoga. If you don't know already, I am a yoga teacher and I'm going to be releasing a complete beginners series, perfect for anyone that's never done yoga before. It's coming out this Wednesday, so stay tuned. Good morning. We are going to go get a coffee. We're going to have an amazing day moving the boat today, so yeah, come join us. On our way to the coffee shop, we came across Olive, the boat that has swung out into the middle of the canal. And it's really a nice thing to do as a boater, to grab hold of the centre line and pull her in. It's a little bit awkward for anyone who's cruising along to come across a boat in the middle of the canal. And now I'm about to explain why this happens. So this can happen quite a lot, especially when it's wet. See, it's pinned in, and often tourist boats go past too quickly. Not all tourist boats, it can be anyone, but sorry tourist boat people. Yeah, and it can pull this out really easily, so that's why you should go past boats really slowly, please. Thank you. I need something to hammer this in. So one of the good things to do before you set sail, set for cruising, is to check the weed hatch. So this time of year there's loads of weeds and just stuff in the canal from all the trees and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, I'm going to get my hand in there and I'm going to check the propeller and make sure there's nothing wrapped around the propeller. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but let's go. Normally that's way tighter. Oh, not that cold. Okay, so remove the propeller quite well. I can't feel anything attached to it or around it. All good. So this bit's really important that I get this on nice and tight, because this is where water could come through into the engine bay and cause a real problem. So I've got to make sure it's nice and tight when I put it back in. Yoga helps, guys. Look at this. Practice yoga if you want to own a boat. Another thing to check is this is the bilge pump pipe. And this pipe will, because water does get into the engine bay, there's no denying that's going to happen because there's a propeller and a hole to attach the engine to the propeller. So if too much water gets in, there's an automatic bilge pump that goes bzzz, and it basically squirts all the water out, and this is where the water comes out. So I'm just going to check that it's all correctly in place. It's doing well. Looks good. Now for the really important part. As my baby girl would say, sweet ass.
Sweet ass!
So Sarah has never ever done a lock before ever in her life.
Never, ever, ever.
She's also never been on a canal boat in her life because they don't have canals in Israel. Good enough reason. Yep. So I'm now going to show her what to do. She's going to be my lock master for the next 5 locks as we head up the canal to our spot tonight. What's going on here? Just before I get into the montage, I'd just like to introduce a song that I'm going to play. And this is Colours of the Wind, the Pocahontas song. Sarah requested it specifically, so this is for you, my love. And yeah, if you want to see more of me singing or hear more of me singing in these videos, then please drop a comment. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please click that little red triangle thing in the bottom right corner. Thank you. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked a grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
Nice technique.
Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the rivers are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. They're coming in, so we'll let them go. These locks at the moment are being closed at 3 p.m. every day because there is a shortage of water. Now, rumour has it, and everybody's saying that it's because of HS2. Controversial. They're making so much cement that they're taking all the water from the rivers. I don't know that to be true, just relaying what I heard. And that means that these locks in particular, the water's pretty low at the moment. So they're closing them early. Not too sure why. Maybe it helps the river fill up the canal. I don't know. So yeah, at the moment there's some people behind us and they're kind of in a rush. And you should never be in a rush if you live on a canal boat. These guys don't live on a canal boat. They've got somewhere to be. They want to be at the pub. So they're like, we need to get through the locks. So we're going to let them go in front because Sarah and I are a lot more chilled out about it. We can moor up anywhere. Although they have just pulled in, so maybe they've decided to just moor up and not be stressed out about it, which is good. They have pulled in, haven't they? Yeah, who knows? We're at the lock anyway. How high must the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, you'll never know, and you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or whether we are white or copper skinned. You need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. You need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
One more log!
Woohoo!
It's beer time!
Yes! That's my girl. Run, Forrest, run! Final countdown! Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Countdown is 1. This last one. Opa! Shit! Shitty balls, fucky shitty shit. I hate smashing the front of the boat. Literally makes my like insides go, ugh! Ooh, I want to be sick. God, that's dramatic, isn't it? But it's my house, my precious baby. So I have the boat reversed the whole time because the water sucks me forward when I'm going up the lock, and I accidentally had it in forward. So bangy bangy. Because the water level is really low at the moment, I'm not going to be really tight with my ropes, and that just means that if the water level does go down, then it has a little bit of room. Although that's actually still quite tight. It has a bit of wiggle room in terms of if the boat starts going down, then it will list and then it could tip. So we don't want that. So there's a little bit of wiggle room on the back, a little bit on the front, so we're safe.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Mm.
So deserved.
Wow. What you doing, May?
I am resealing my windows because I have a bit of a leak.
Mm.
And I've made a mess.
This is what happens after a bottle of cider.
Do not do DIY when you're half cut. You stupid bitch. What are we doing, Sarah Bear?
Walking to the pub.
Walking to a pub?
The pub.
Let's go.
Gonna get us some beer.
It's Wednesday and our lovely solo girl time has finally come to an end because we're going to go pick up the boy, Ben. Ben has joined us, Sarah's man. How do you say husband or partner in Israeli? Ishi. Sarah's Ishi. 5 years ago, Ben, Sarah and I met just east of Adelaide in Australia. We were on our way to a rainbow gathering, which is an intentional community where you live in community for 30 days, living in nature, cooking on fire, feeling so free to create, to share skills. It was an incredible time. We also took a lot of food out of bins. You could classify us as hippies if you want to say that word. Then it was really fortunate that Sarah and I were both going to New Zealand at the same time, so we decided to hitchhike around the country together. We started from Christchurch and we ended up doing some incredible treks. We carried that rainbow gathering feeling, camping in nature, hitching rides, taking food out of bins. It was just wild. She became a sister, and ever since that journey together, we've stayed in touch. In May 2022, which is this year, I had the pleasure of going to Israel and witnessing their incredible marriage in the most insanely beautiful place in the world, the desert. My name is Megan, and I met Sarah the same day that she met Ben, and she still looks at him in the same way today. So I declare on behalf of Sarah that this is a divine union. We then spent another week spending time with family from the Rainbow Gathering, meeting new members of the family, and just living in this beautiful place with nothing to do but play music and make new memories. And now here they are in England on their way over to South America to finish their final journey in their caravan across South America. Good morning. It's a rainy day today. And we're about to cook a full English breakfast. So here we're making hash browns, homemade hash browns. I wanted to make a full English breakfast for my lovely Israeli friends, so that's quite challenging on a boat, as you can imagine. I've only got 2 hobs and the Aga wasn't on because it was a mild morning. I'm really into my cooking and I love making new things, so if you're interested in learning more about what I eat and how I cook it, then let me know.
Hashy brown.
You have to get creative with keeping things warm, so we're putting the tempeh in with the mushrooms and the onions. Okay, so here we go. This is Sarah's vegan breakfast with her tofu.
Woohoo! My tempeh.
Yeah, and oh, that was it. So what do you guys think? Israelis?
Wow.
Incredible!
This is how you eat breakfast.
Yay! Forward! Yes! And now we're just going to try and keep the other part of the store dry because it's, yeah, the weather's changing and everything. So we're going to put it all in a bag. When Sarah and I moored up the other day, we couldn't moor in the flight of locks, could we, Sarah? No. So, so what we did was moor at the top of the lock, and it's quite far to walk. So now we're going to go walk back, get the boat, cruise her up to a closer spot, and then load some wood up. Oh, I feel like David Attenborough. We just found this incredible mushroom, man. It's called a dryad saddle, and it is edible, but it's way too big and way too old to be edible, like just like chopping up, putting in risotto. However, you can take it and you could chop it up to pieces and treat it like a bay leaf in a stew. So it like all the amazing nutrition inside of the mushroom will go into your stews, and then you take it out so you don't eat it. Like the boat Olive from earlier on in the video, I'm pinning my boat in. So in order to have extra protection so the pins don't come out, I cross the pins over. So I put one through another, and this creates a bit more of a sturdier, stronger pin.
Sarah insisted we take it 1-1.
It's Friday and we just had some yummy breakfast, went for a nice walk, and my darling friends, they looked at my job list and were like, we can do that one. So they're currently covering my desks, which is part of the DIY project I had for the bedroom, just to make the desks look really nice and different and tidy, while I clean the kitchen. I mean, I'm not working, so it's a great opportunity to have a good old clean. I make my own cleaning solution. I basically use lemon in hot water, lemon rinds in hot water, and then I add some essential oils, specifically the On Guard, doTERRA On Guard, which is really good for antibacteria. So yeah, that's the morning. And later we're going to go out for dinner with my family. Gonna have lunch with my dad, dinner with my mum. They're going to meet my sister, and yeah, that's the day. They are busy at work. Good. It's our last day together.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can we stay forever?
We're gonna make, well, we are making smudge sticks. So we're putting herbs together, tying them off, and then you burn them, and it smells really nice. So that's one activity for today. This song was one of our favourites that we played on the road throughout New Zealand. We love this song. We then ended our week with the wonderful Adam and Lauren from the Floating Home YouTube channel. They are my bestest friends in the world, and it's so wonderful to join two beautiful couples together who mean so much to me. What a week. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. I'm feeling so full of love. I've got such amazing friends and family. I'm building a lovely, wonderful community on YouTube, and everyone's chipping in with great advice and comments, and it's really awesome. So yeah, big thank you. Really, really feeling it, and looking forward to making more of this. I'm really having a good time doing it. So any questions, anything you'd like me to talk about, anything you want to see about the boat or about life or about yoga or wellness or anything, then please do comment and I will get back to you. Alright guys, have a wonderful week and I will see you next time. Bye!
One more time and